Yes, what a cracker of a match that one is. And former Welsh footballer and coach Matt Holland is back with us on the show from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Matty, lots of great matches to look ahead to over the next few weeks. But United versus PSG is our top focus tonight. Isn't it remarkable that in the space of just 2 months, United have gone from no-hopers in this tie to potentially even being the favourites? Are they favourites in your opinion?
Definitely, you know, when you miss a Neymar, Cavani, and others that we've already mentioned, you've got to think with the current form they're in, the buzz of a Champions League night at Old Trafford, attacking that Stretford end. I read an article today that stated that, you know, almost on Champions League nights during the heydays of Manchester United, the Stretford end almost sucked the ball into the goal. So, you know, I think Manchester United will go with pace. And a very direct approach. I don't mean direct as in long ball, but I think they'll try to go for the juggler at PSG to try and get in front as much as they can in this first leg.
Given those injuries that you mentioned, Matt, PSG have a few youngsters in that squad which our viewers might not be familiar with. Talk us through how you think they might line up and attempt to fill some of those gaps.
Yeah, I think Thomas Tuchel is a very clever coach. I mean, I was very impressed this week listening to his press conference, speaking French. I think is commendable to him also. I don't think he'll change his system too much. Of course, I think Buffon will play in goals with a back four. It's likely that the young German Kehrer will come in. He spent some time or came through at Schalke, you know, a very good club for producing players. For example, Mesut Ozil came from Schalke, amongst many others. Thiago Silva will be obviously in the heart of defence, I think, with Kimpembe, and Juan Bernat, the Spanish left-back, will fill in there. Marquinhos may be interested to play in defensive midfield. You know, he's played so many games as a centre-back, but I think maybe he'll go in there to tighten up that defence, maybe against a fast counter-attack in Manchester United, possibly. And we are aware that Marco Verratti will probably come in. However, he's not 100% also. So I think a back four with two defensive midfield players. Then I believe he'll go with an attacking three. Angel Di Maria, will definitely play. Julian Draxler is playing well at the moment. So I think he'll fill in the number 10 slot. And potentially Dani Alves up along right-sided, a little bit higher than usual. But I think that's where the slight flexibility could come within the system set up by Tuchel. And last but not least, certainly, Kylian Mbappe, I think, will play down the middle. But, of course, the rotation with him in that front position, I think he'll run channels well. I think he'll pull out wide. And I'll leave a little bit of space maybe for Draxler to join in or Di Maria to just tuck inside. So I think that'll be the flexibility that PSG will have up front, but with a very solid back four and two defensive midfield players.
On the flip side, Matty, there's Manchester United, who have a pretty much full-strength squad at their disposal. They've thrived in attack under Solskjaer, as we know, and Paul Pogba has been in incredible form, central to everything that United have done. Will PSG be thinking that if they can stop Pogba tonight, they can stop United?
I think very difficult. Pogba is in a very, very rich vein of form. Give into the team now what his world-class abilities allow him to. I think they'll play with the three in the middle, which is where they'll cause PSG some problems, simply because Di Maria maybe get caught up in transition and Dani Alves and possibly Draxler. So you've got, I think, Matic, Herrera and Pogba in a three-man midfield to try and pop the ball around Verratti and Marquinhos. It's going to be a fantastic game for sure. I'm really looking forward to it, and I think Pogba could really swing this game.
What do you make of where Manchester United are defensively now, Matt? You know, they've managed to keep a few clean sheets in this run of good form under Solskjaer, but they've also conceded a number of chances, especially against quality opposition. That Tottenham game comes to mind. Is it an improved backline for you or still a liability?
I think improved, but just because of the momentum and the environment of the team now. You know, Lindelof should play tonight, but maybe is a little bit doubtful, obviously. If that's the case, will Phil Jones play? Phil Jones should be a little bit happier now after signing a new contract, so he'll have a a gust of confidence also within himself to come and play on a big night. But again, they're going to be playing against Kylian Mbappe. The boy is a genius. So, you know, whoever they play in the back four, regardless of being solid in recent weeks or not solid in recent weeks, or patching up or being better, you're still up against Kylian Mbappe. And it's not easy to defend against that sheer raw pace and unpredictability that he has.
Yes, don't envy the United defenders tonight. Maddie, final question on this match. United will definitely feel like they need a result today to take a lead to Paris in the second leg. What's a good scoreline for them? And conversely, what do you think PSG will be happy with at the end of tonight?
I think United need a big result. They need a big win, possibly 2 or 3-0, just to put it out of sight. For PSG, I think a 1-0 win, they may feel at home they can hit United and score goals in Paris. So PSG, I think, even if they lose 1-0, will be okay with it because of the players they miss it. But for United, they've got to go for throat, as I said in an earlier question. They've got to go for a big win with the players that are missing and to capitalise on the first home game.